I'll share my slide and I think we can take it from there.
Okay.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. I can see Papani and Ukasha. Anyway,
Answer yes. Yes.
I hope you can hear me clearly.
Yes, you can hear loud and clear.
Okay, then that's awesome. So, building student online portfolio. Okay. In this session, I'm going to talk about how to build an effective student online portfolio. And one thing we need to know that is that we are living in an era which is rather dominated by technology. Everything is being sent to the digital aspect of our living. Okay, so everybody is shifting from the other side. Okay, like at first we used to use much more of paper, but everybody is shifting to the paperless form of doing things. So one thing that we have to realize that as students, as students, especially computer science students, our main focus is that we pass successfully, then we land our dream job. So some of these things are to be capitalized so that we prepare ourselves to face the job market. Every one of us want to be employed based on our skills. You want to be employed because of your skills, not because of the grades you had. You get it? So when you go there, you can actually put an effort on the table. So how do you then prepare yourself as students to face the job market? These are some of the tips that I have gathered from experts that I'm also going to share with you today. Okay, so about myself, I am a tech enthusiast, a community builder, and also co-founder of Namibra, CSS president, and a whole lot. Okay, yeah. So all these things are some of the opportunities that every computer science student can capitalize, especially if you are into tech community building, if you are interested in building a community in the tech world. These are some of the opportunities you can get, like Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador, Google DSC lead UTAS. Okay, but when school resumes, personally, I'll talk to you about this thing, especially with the Microsoft Student Learn Ambassador and the Google DSC lead. But the good news is that we have been able to put our school on the map now. Google recognize our school, even though it's a new university. Google recognize our school as also their chapter. So they'll be giving us resources to be training members and students on campus for free. But that's not the main focus today. So subsequently, I'll be talking about that too. So today we are going to look at what's the portfolio, why online portfolio, importance of online portfolio, social media and its impacts, kinds of social media, do's and don'ts on social media accounts, and also building your personal website for free. Okay. And one thing is that most of the things that I'm going to say is that you're already aware of them, you're already familiar with them, but the channel that you understand is different from the content I'm going to provide today. So talking about portfolio, okay, what's a portfolio? A portfolio is basically a collection of work samples that you can bring to an interview, send to a prospective employer, or even post online. They can provide evidence of work that you've done, illustrate your skills and abilities, show the quality of your work. And one thing we have to realize is that this time you have to go beyond your main CV or your main resume. You get it? Let's say you are presenting your CV or your resume to a company, any company. Then you just send your paper like it's a document. You send it to them, and if they realize that you also have a very effective online presence, you have a high chance of getting selected over someone who doesn't. Okay, you have a high chance of getting selected over someone who doesn't have an online portfolio. Because the era we are living, we are living in a digital world today. We are living in the digital world, in the technology era. So you get it. So you have to shift yourself. You have to force yourself to live within that particular era. You get it? And almost everyone in the university has a social media account: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat. Everyone has it. But then, how do you shift it? How do you capitalize so that it will fit your goals? Because as a student, your main goal, as I said, is that to graduate and what, get a job, your dream job. You get it? So that goal, how do you use your social media to get that particular goal, is what we are going to look at today. So we have types of portfolios. We have assessment portfolios, display portfolios, and working portfolios. Okay. Now these are the types of portfolios we have. The assessment portfolio is you to assess yourself. You assess yourself. Maybe you have a particular skills that you've acquired within a short time. You want to assess yourself to see whether you fit in. You can allow people. You can have a document or a form to let people like assess you. Then you get your own results. And also display portfolio about yourself, about your skills. You display it online. Maybe you have a personal website, a personal blog, or your social media handles. Then what, you display it. And also the working portfolio is more or less like the CV, more or less like the resume that we have. But this one, you are making it what, digital. Okay. And one thing that I want to put your mind on is that, you see, most often some of us, we apply for scholarship. Okay, we apply for scholarships and those into the tech like community building. You see, we have Microsoft Student Partner, Google DSC, GitHub Campus Expert, and a whole lot of campus expert programs. And what these people do is that they'll give you their product, expensive product, for free, so that you'll be able to train people on your campus, so that they can leverage on their product. You get it? And if you are to apply to these opportunities, one thing they ask you is that your social media handle. Even if you're applying for a scholarship, okay, they will ask for your social media handle like Twitter, Facebook. Now, why is it that they are asking you those information? One, or some of the reasons, among other reasons why they will ask you this, information, is that they want to know what you are posting. Okay, what you are actually talking about. Maybe in your personal information, you stated that you like politics. Okay, so they have the idea that you like politics. So if they take your social media handle, go to your wall and realize that you're not posting anything about politics, but you're rather posting things about sports, they'll be like, you don't really have focus, and it can be a ground to deny you. They have a lot of ways to deny your application. You get it? So they will take it and look at what you are posting. Is it relevant to your goal? Is it relevant to what you claim to be? You get it? So the next thing is why online portfolio. Okay, and as I stated earlier, online portfolios aren't just for certain fields or industries anymore. The importance of having a professional online portfolio is more important than ever. Okay, so an online portfolio will certainly increase your visibility and presence. Creating your portfolio website allow you to share and showcase your work easily with employers would like to work for you. You get it? So I'm going to explain some points here. Okay, an online portfolio will certainly increase your visibility and also presence. Now, the main aim of this particular presentation, or this particular presentation, is that it's people with the mindset of what, building a community or showcasing themselves online. You see, we have two kinds of people. There are people who don't want to be visible on the internet. This is not for them. We are looking at people who want to be visible on the internet. Now, take this. You see, when you go to Google, sometimes try to search your name. Search your name on Google. Let's say Opoku Mensa, okay, or let's say Mansa Musa. When you go to Google, search for Mansa Musa and see the results you get. When you search for it, go to the images side, images tab, and see the results you will get. You get it? So let me do a quick example for you to see. Let me go to Google. So let me search for let's say Dawood Idris. Okay, Dawood Idris. Okay. So let's see. You see the information Google is giving me. Here I have Dawood Idris from medium.com, and also Dawood Idris from Instagram, Dawood Idris from .com. That is his website. And the good news is when you go to the images, we get his exact images, right? Why? Because his online presence is really, really encouraging. He has really done his online presence, right? It is very, very marvelous. And how do Google get this particular information for us? Now they use social media. They don't really have the data. They don't really have those information. So they pull from social media like Facebook and Twitter. So if you can see the second resource here, it is saying that Instagram.com. You get it. So when you click on it, you send it to his Instagram page. You get it. So Google doesn't really have that particular resources. So it's what pull it from social media. So if you want to have an effective online presence, social media is the best way to do that. You get it. But you know, some of us, our name is so people have my name Mohammed Amin. A lot of people have that particular name. So when you search for my name like this, you think you have a whole lot of people. You have a whole lot of people having that particular name. You get it. Even though I will appear because I'm using my own account, you see, you have different kind of people with that particular name. But then I'll still pop up because of my social media account. Even this picture like this is coming from Twitter. It's coming from Twitter. This is coming from Hashnode, Twitter, Facebook, and everything. This is coming from GitHub. You get it? So if you want to have an effective online presence, social media is the best way to do that. Sorry. Yeah, social media is the best way to do that. And if we are talking about digital marketing, maybe in future we'll do that. We can capitalize on social media to put your business online to get more customers, potential customers who can visit your website and turn them into your customers. Okay, so this is some of the benefit of social media. Okay, now online portfolio. So we are looking at the merits of online portfolio. Okay, good. So one, importance of having an online portfolio. Okay, professional way to showcase your work. Okay, professional way to showcase your work. I said it earlier. Aside having your resume or your CV, online portfolio is another way to showcase your skills. Okay, what do you know? We want to see what you know. I remember when I went to vetting for the CSS presidency, I had my personal website address on my CV. So one of the panel took it, and the first thing she did was when she saw the address, she searched for it, whether to see if the website is true or not, or if I'm lying. And she searched, and it was perfect. So she looked at my face and she laughed, and I also laughed, right? So you get it, and it gives me a plus. You get it. It gives you a plus when you have a personal website or an online portfolio to showcase yourself. People like, yeah, you are living in the era. You are current. You are current. Okay, so that's the first point. And also, it's a great first impression for your employers. Let's say if you have applied for a job, when they see like you have an effective online portfolio, you realize that yeah, this guy is serious. This guy is really, really serious. Okay. Then we also have shows you are more than just a resume. Okay, that you didn't only prepare for your resume or your CV. It shows that yeah, you are. You see, it still boils down to what I've been saying. Now it also increases your visibility and online presence, as I show you, as I demonstrated earlier using the Google example. Okay, it also have flexibility. It is not so rigid. Okay. Now the next point I will talk about is I don't know. Am I going very fast? Zidane,
Not
Yo, yeah,
really.
not really, not
Yeah,
really.
am I going very, very
no,
fast?
No, I'm not
not very
sure.
fast, but it's fast, they say. But it's not very fast.
Yeah, come again. Hello? Come
Like
again.
we are seeing it's not very fast, but it's okay.
Okay.
It's
So
manageable, but it's like you're rushing per se, but you're not rushing that fast.
It's okay. I'll take my time. So we're having social media and its impact. Okay. Now social media has very much impacts on us. Okay, both positive and negative. But we are looking at the positive side of things. Okay, from businesses to our personal lives and a whole lot. Okay. Um, I'll take it from the angle of business side. Let's say you see most people are starting to build business. Okay, a lot of people have business, but they don't really have an office, but they have a social media account, and they really have customers because of that. They are engaging. Let's say you create a Facebook page for your business. Okay, then every day you are posting about your product. You send pictures, you send posts, videos, and talking about your product every day. You see, you win trust from the visitors, you win trust from the people seeing your page, people who follows your page. You get it. So it has much impact upon us. So from that perspective, if you have to apply it to your personal goal, which is getting your dream job, as in this perspective that we are talking about, as in the theme for this particular presentation, you actually capitalize and you shift your focus there, then boom, you are good to go. So we look at some of the impacts that we can actually get. Now, what's the social media? I believe you all know this, but for the purpose of formality, I'll explain. It is a website or web application that enable users to create and share content or to participate in social networking. Okay, that is the basic definition of social media. And today we have a whole lot of social media: Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Airbnb, even though they are not much social media centered, but it's also considered as social media. YouTube, LinkedIn, all these things are social media accounts. Now we have different types of social media, okay, and this is very important to me, and I want everybody to listen very well over here. We have like 7 different types of social media, but I decided to put only 5 over here. Now we have one, the social networking site. We have social review site, image sharing site, video hosting site, and community blogs. Okay, now as a student, you have to know which social media is going to be good for you, which social media is going to help you get your dream job as a student. Good. Now, do you need a Snapchat account? Do you have to get one just because everybody is having? You have to consider that. Do you need Instagram account because everybody's having? You have to consider that. Do you need a Twitter account because everybody have Twitter or Facebook? You need to know that. But before that, you have to know the function, the reasons for every single social media, like Snapchat. Snapchat is basically for posting your videos and your like multimedia your multimedias. You get it. So you also have to know that Facebook too is also for social sharing, which include multimedia. You can share your pictures, your text, your audios, sorry, your videos. You get it. You can chat and a whole lot. You can also look at LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a social media, but their focus is much. LinkedIn, their focus is much on getting a job. You get it. So if let's say Microsoft wants to employ, okay, they can equally post it on Facebook that you want to employ a new staff member. But the first place they'll go is LinkedIn. So LinkedIn is a place where companies post about employment, how they want to employ. So if you are looking for a job, the best social media you can capitalize is LinkedIn. Even though Facebook and other social media will do that, but it's the best place to have it. So having a LinkedIn account is very essential as compared to having, let's say, a Snapchat account. A Snapchat account just for fun. You just go post your video, you take snap and post your video, and you are good to go. You get it. or having a social YouTube channel. It's not compulsory. It's not a basic requirement to have a social YouTube channel. But let's say LinkedIn, Facebook, all these social media, you have to at least get one. Okay. Now, subsequently, I'm going to show you the tips on how to or the do's and don'ts of social media. Okay. So we have the do's and don'ts on social media. Now, the first point I will talk about is never lie about yourself. Okay, never lie about yourself. Don't claim something you're not. That's one thing about it. Maybe you are saying that you are a politician, meanwhile you are not a politician. Don't say about that. Okay, don't forge your skills. That's number two. Maybe I don't know as someone.
Saraman.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think Abdurrahman Abdul Salam. Yeah. Good.
You have muted him.
Yeah. He has muted his good.
Yeah.
So never. The point two is that don't forge your skills. Okay. Maybe you are saying that you have professional skills in Microsoft Office, whilst you don't. You get it. So they can give a simple task and you cannot solve it. You get it. Like you have lied to them. And most people, everybody hates lies. You get it. So don't forge about your skills. And one thing is keep your names unique across all social media platforms. Okay, and avoid using nicknames. And your post on social media should be relevant to your interest. Okay, now this scenario is not really a scenario, it really happened. There was a day I was to present a letter to one lecturer, and I was to take it from a colleague student and forward it to the lecturer. So this guy sent the email to me, and I was still waiting for the email. I've received the email, but I'm still waiting for the email. Why? Because the name on the account was different from the name I was expecting. He used his nickname for the Gmail account. And some like not long range star boy something. He was not really using his real name. So when I received the email, I was thinking it was one of the subscribers that I did some time ago, but no, it wasn't. So always use your real name. Let's say one thing is that if you apply for a job and let's say your real name is, let's say, Mansa Musa, and your Gmail account is Starboy, they'll take you like you're not serious. Okay. So if you take an example, my social media account, everything is just my real name. Everything is my real name. Don't change it. Don't use your nicknames. Okay. Good. And also the do's, add your skills to your profile and make sure your post matches your field of interest. So the second point is match of my interest. So you can't say that you are a sports, let's say a politician, but then you are posting about sports. No, okay. If you are a politician, most of your content should be much related to politics. Most of the content, so that people will say like, yes, you have much interest in that, but it's not so rigid. You have flexibility to post whatever you want, but almost all everything should be much related to that. And also building your own website. Okay, so I would like to show you something from some few Facebook accounts. So over here, let me start from here. So this is the Facebook account of Dawood Idris, and you can see something over here. A technical trainer at Northern Lab. You see all the portfolios he has ever held is already there. Now, what I'm saying is that I want you to also do that. Go to your Facebook account. Every position that you've ever held in any institution, put it there. Either a class captain or whatever, put it there. You get it? It's part of your skills. At least you learn something from it. Put it there. You don't know how it can land you to your dream job. And another one that I see is so rich is from Hadulum Hafsha. She's one of our colleagues on campus. You see, whatever position he has ever held is already there. So this is what we call the portfolio, the online portfolio, your skill set. So over here, you see a whole lot of items over there. Good. So I don't know, Zaidan,
Yeah.
Zoom has been alerted me that we have less than 10 minutes to go to this. So the next session is going to be building your website, building your own student website and host it for free. So I'm going to share with you a link from YouTube. I'm going to share with you a link from YouTube. And also, what we are doing is that we have a CSS YouTube channel, even though we have not shared it yet. But we are trying our possible best to record some few tutorials and we put it there so that when students go there, they can get access to it. So we are doing our best on that. By the time school resumes, I think it will be available and every student can get access to it. So let's say you can take this particular video. That is when you if you have let's say a fair idea or basic knowledge of GitHub, then you can visit that video and how to create your website and host it for free on this thing on GitHub. Okay, example. Let's say let me go to my Twitter handle, then I'll show you an example. I was supposed to basically talk about that, but I think I have 5 minutes now. I have 5 minutes now, so I will do that. So example, let's say if I go to my profile, then I have my website URL over there. So okay, here is it. Good. So this is my portfolio website, and your portfolio website shouldn't be something so like big, something big that will scare people. So very basic, very simple, like this one. It's very simple. Okay, so when you come there, you say, hey, hello, I'm Muhammad Amin, blah 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 blah, and so. And the features is that the features of your portfolio website is that you should have about yourself, your work, your skills, and your contact. You get it? These four basic features should be on the website. Okay, good. You can get an app developer to do that for you. If you can't do it yourself, you can also try using templates online. Nobody will attack you. Nobody will caution you. The most important thing is that to get it done. You get it? You can use basic, simple template and you are good to go. Okay, we get it. So about yourself should be there. Then your work. Okay, these are some of the projects I've done. I didn't put all, I just put few. And also these are my skills, the skills I have. Then also, if you want to get in touch, if you want to contact me, it is here. So it's not a simple page. It's not a simple page and you are good to go. And the URL is there, it's for free. I didn't pay anything for hosting this particular website and it's live 24/7. Wherever you are at any point in time, you can actually do this. So my next session will be next week, Friday, the same time. With this session, we are not going to use Zoom. We are going to use the CSS YouTube channel to do the presentation, and it's going to be blogging. We are going to talk about using WordPress, okay, how to use WordPress to build your own website, because Zoom doesn't give us much time to actually do the presentation, right? Right now, as I'm speaking, I have less than 1 minute for this meeting to end. You get it? So our next session, we're going to use YouTube, which we have unlimited time to do that. So that one is going to be actually practical. So I believe these are some of the tips that you can capitalize to build an effective online portfolio. I don't know if you have any question. I think you can unmute yourself and ask me, and we can take it from there. Anyone having a question?
Please, one at a time.
Yo, I mean,
Yes, sir.
you don't elaborate much on the posting of the website. I don't get it much, so I don't know whether you can redo it or maybe you can schedule a time for it.
Okay. With the hosting of the website, I don't know if you have a familiar understanding of Git and GitHub. That would be much easier. Yeah, Git and GitHub. That would be much easier for you. But if you don't, I don't know. I'll share a link on the pages on the website WhatsApp pages. Then it can lead you to a YouTube video. Then you yourself you take your time and watch it, and that will be good to you. Or if you want to have a one-on-one session with me, no problem. I can schedule one then online. Then I'll show you how to do that. But I also have a video on YouTube. I did a video on it on YouTube, but just that I have a few comments from some students that the video was blurred. So I don't know. I'll put it down and record a new one and post it there. It is very simple. What you do is that after creating the website, you put the folder, the whole folder on GitHub. Then you do some few settings. Then GitHub will generate URL, the address for you, and that is it from the name of the folder. Then you are good to go. So if you can see over here on the address bar here, where I've highlighted, you could see that it is mohammedaminibrahim.github.io portfolio. Now, this portfolio was the website name, sorry, the folder name of the project that I was building. But this is my GitHub account, Mohammed Amin Ibrahim. You get it? So it will generate it for you, and you can share it anywhere, and it will be live 24/7. There's no need for you to, change it, or it will be live. That is basically it. Aside this, you have to, pay for a hosting for, let's say, 150 cities per month. You get it? So it's much costly. And there are other web hostings for free, but that one you don't get much flexibility.